So one other thing, I want a gun to fight back with, something that I can shoot them with. So this is pretty simple, a gun script with a bullet and a bullet speed and a number of bullets that I want to be able to fire and a counter for the bullets and various text and sliders to show how many bullets I've got and a Boolean fire that shows whether I can fire or not. In start, I'll set the bullet count. I'll update my text and slider, and I'll start two coroutines. Now remember, coroutines don't block unless this is an I enumerator, and it's not. We're not yielding, so when I start coroutine recharge, it goes off and starts recharge, but then it immediately starts coroutine fire gun, which goes off and starts that coroutine. Recharge is going to keep my bullets, my ammo full. It's going to wait a second and then check to see how many bullets I've used. If bullet count is less than the number that I want, it'll add to the bullets and update my menu, my UI. Fire gun is a while true loop that's just going around here. I enumerator, it's got a yield of 1/10 of a second. And it's testing this fire bool and the bullet count to see whether it can fire a bullet. The fire Boolean is set in the update function. And so if the fire is true and the bullet count's greater than 0, I'm gonna get my transform forward and move it out a little bit from there, instantiate a bullet at that position. I've moved it out so I don't have to worry about the bullet colliding with myself. I set get its rigid body, set its velocity to be the bullet speed, transform forward. I destroy it after 3 seconds and I decrement the bullet count and update my UI and wait a certain number of seconds. Now, if the fire button hadn't been pressed or the bullet count had dropped too low, I'm not going to do any of this. So I'm just going to wait for an end of frame, just basically one update cycle and go around again. Now, I did put the input get button fire 1 in the update function. You don't want to put input in a coroutine because coroutines don't fire all the time. They fire periodically. They go to sleep for certain periods of time. And so they would miss the input. The only place to guarantee that you'll get the input properly is in the update function. You don't want it in the fixed update, the physics step. I think you can put it in the late update, but you want any input to be in the update function that gets fired every frame. So this is very simple. If the fire button is down, fire is true, otherwise it's false, and our bullets are fired. To help aim, I put a reticule in. I used a raw image in the canvas. I used a sprite texture that I found somewhere. And I'm just putting it at the center of the canvas. Position X and Y are both 0, and the anchors are centered. And so now I should be able to shoot at these characters. I think this has a gun. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe this doesn't have a gun. No, it doesn't. Okay, sorry. Well, before I demonstrate that, I got tired of placing them all around, so I made a spawn manager that spawns AIs. So it's got a game object AI that it's going to spawn, the target that I want those AIs to travel, the number that I want to create, and the interval between creation of them. I'm going to keep track of them with an array. And in my I enumerator start, I'm going to yield return start coroutine spawner. If I ever finish that routine, I would destroy the spawner. In the spawner, I'm going to create some number of AI clones instantiated at the transform position and rotation. I'm going to get the dude AI script on it, set its target to be whatever I want the target to be, and then I'm going to wait that interval. If this ever finished, it would then go back and destroy the spawner object. But another thing that you might include is one that keeps the number of AIs at a constant number. So if this is true in here, this is going to keep number of AIs constant. This is going to go through. We're still inside that while loop. This is going to go through and find all the game objects with tag AI, get their count. If the count has dropped below that number that I wanted to begin with, I'll spawn one, instantiate it, set its target, wait that second. So this is going to sit here and spin and keep the number of AIs constant. So here's stress test with auto spawn. My spawner is this little cube up here. Takes forever to start. So there they are spawning. They're going to come down here and chase me. I've got the number of enemies. I've got my bullets. I can shoot my bullets. Of course, my bullets have explosions on them because that's what bullets do. And I'm wiping these guys out. Running out of bullets. At some point, I'll use them all up. The lag is terrible here because I'm running Zoom at the same time. Over here, I've got a little safe room that I can go and hide in. My characters can't see me. Apparently, because my bullets are so fast, I can shoot through the safe room, which is kind of interesting. I can sit in here and continuously destroy these things, and they can't see me because I'm hidden in the safe room. But if I come out here, they'll flood out, target me, shoot me. And at this point, I haven't done anything when the health gets below 0, but I, of course, have to add a die animation. And I can chase these guys around. Turns out that if you chase them, they can't shoot at you. So chasing is a good approach, and you can run them down. And isn't that fun? So all very cool. That's pretty much it. We've got a fully functional set of, enemy AI that follows, flees, and attacks. The attack uses a particle gun, so it's not that expensive. And we have all the different scoring mechanism. All I need now is a you have died screen. And I don't know how I'll win this game since the enemy count never goes to 0. So I'll stop the recording here and see you all in class. I hope you like this video. This one's pretty cool. So I'll stop recording. Bye.